So I'm just back at Sig and Slick. You know these boys, just picking up the last bits for the Hummer. You should see some of these bits, these are incredible. We've done such a good job. These lights are going to look absolutely amazing. These are the bezels for the front headlights. Got the door handles, centre caps. I couldn't paint it them. It all looks good, it looks absolutely great. Check them out. Right, so this is what we're working on. We've got the door handles here. We've powder coated them. We've flattened them down. I'm using a bit of body filler. As you can see, I'm just getting rid of all small imperfections in it. So we'll sand them down and then they're going to get painted up. We've got the latches. They've been painted. Originally they were silver. We've got the smoked lenses in. We've got the fuel caps around and the fuel cap itself. That's all in. We picked them up from the painters last week. We've also got the blue inner that circle thingamabobby. We've got that back in. The side steps are back on. They've all been painted. How good do they look? They're a bit mucky, a bit dusty. You know, it's been sat outside. Looks mint. We've got all the plastic side skirts, trims round the arches there back on. I've still got the wing mirrors, the door handles. I picked them up, I do have them put on. We've got the front grills in. We've got all the front bonnet grilling. We've got the window wipers back in. Got the latches, got the arches back on. Again, smoked head indicators. We've got the bonnet grill, we've got the handles. We've put the indicators back on. That's all done. I've still got the front grille, the headlights. I'm going to make that bumper. That hasn't been done yet. Again, indicator, we've got the lights, the latches. Centre caps, that's what they're called, the blue centre caps. That's all done. All plastic trims, side steps. It's coming along, we're almost there. So we've got the new rear lights in. Now the bulb sighting, as you can see, they're on order, they're coming in. We've got the grills. We've got the number plate display, that's back in. And the clear lights at the top. We've got the rubber stops. We've got the wiring harness back in. That's the old rear bumper, that's coming off, that's getting replaced. So these are the wing mirrors. Bit dusty. So we've had these cases painted black. We've had that painted blue to match. That looks good. I like that. Bit of a tight squeeze in here. We'll get it though. We've got to get this out to get the wing mirror on because that covers the bolt holes. Right, make sure she's nice and centre. These are the bonnet humps, I think they're called. They sit on, I think that's that side. There we go, that's where they sit. So we've still got the window wipers to put on. We'll do that there on, and we've got them two roof lights on. We've got a roof light here, a roof light on that corner. These two aerials are coming off, we've got new ones going on. We've still got these roof rail bars to put in. So these are the new headlights we've got. Now we took these apart a few weeks back to send the centre bezel to the painters, and we picked them up this morning. There we go. So that's all been painted, ready to go on. So see if I can pull it out a bit. So that sits back on there like that, snaps into place. So let's get these built back up. This is the headlight put back together. We've put a new rubber seal on the inside and we've sealed all around the edge and just taped it up to hold it all in place. Keep it nice and dry inside. So there it is, back in its frame. Right, so they've had 2 coats of black. I'm going to let them dry, give it a quick wet sand, and then give it its last coat into lacquer, and we're just spraying the bolts what hold the door latches in place, which are them. Oh, it's looking good now. Come on. We've got most of it put back together now. We've got a few bits left. So we've got the front bumper, that's still to make. We're going to be working on that in the next couple of days. We've got the wing mirrors back on, the door handles, they're all in as you can see, all the trims. We've got the rear bumper sat in place. Now this is going to be getting rebuilt. I'm going to be building a custom rear and front bumper. So I've got that in place to look at, used as a bit of a template. I've got a load of sheet steel in the garage. That's going to be getting cut up, welded up, and we're going to make it a custom bumper. But that's not today. Today, we've got to tackle the anti-roll, the sway bar. So, this is the original anti-roll bar, what goes underneath from that bottom point upwards, just there. Now, because I lifted it, that's not long enough. So, now I might have gone a bit overkill with these. They are pretty big, M22 nuts. I've got some 55mm diameter tube. I've got a bit of 6mm thick steel plate we're going to cut up. That is going to weld on the ends. That's going to go through the piece of plate into a nut welded on the back, so it's fully adjustable in and out. Now this one, no adjustment on it whatsoever, it's a fixed unit. That's what we're going to be working on today. There we go. Complete. Job done. Probably took me about 3 hours, something like that. Not bad at all. You can see how much longer it needed to be. About 2 inches it was. But I've got plenty of movement on the thread, both ends, so I can adjust it to suit. There it is, fixed in place. It just wants taking back out and sending to the paint shop now. Get painted blue. Right, the next job is putting all these bulbs in. We've been waiting on them coming in. Let's get them thrown in. See how she looks. There we go. All the new bulbs are in. Should be nice and bright now. Let's move on to that one. Let's get that one out. So let me tell you a bit about the engine. It's a brand new race built LS 6 litre, pushing about 800 horsepower standard. But I'm supercharging it, twin turbo in it. We're going to be pushing 1600 horsepower from this bad boy. It's going to be an absolute animal. I cannot wait to get that transplanted into the Hummer. It's going to decimate all. But for now, it's going to the paint shop because I got to get it painted to match. So you'll see it soon. It's going to be blue.